campers, so today we're going to talk about third eye chakra. So the one that is responsible for connecting to our inner guru. So what I always try to teach you to do, to connect to your inner guru, your inner knowing, your intuition, your passion, your soul, your life's purpose, your path, right? So that's the third eye. So we're going to cover today what are the ways that you can know that you have a blockage around that chakra, and a few ideas how you can start addressing it. Although I say this in every video, if you truly have a blockage, I would always recommend working with a specialist, be it a shadow worker like myself or energy healer, Reiki healer, or shaman. When it comes to spiritual chakras, I wouldn't so much recommend a therapist. That's someone that can help you when it comes to your physical chakras, so from bottom up to your heart. But when it comes to the three final ones, it's connection to the divine, it's connection to your purpose, right? So I'm not sure whether a therapist can help you here. And also a thing that I want to mention before we start, if you've found one of those videos when I talk about the third eye, the crown, and you feel like you have a blockage, I recommend you watch the videos from the other chakras as well, because usually we should start from the physical ones, addressing the physical ones, and work through the physical ones before we actually attend the needs of the spiritual ones when we start our journey of energy healing. All right, so how can you know that you have a blockage around your third eye? First indication, if you don't accept your reality for what it is. You're either overly positive or you're overly negative. You don't understand that life is truly neutral, and sometimes we just have to accept things for what they are. It is what it is, right? This very peaceful way of detaching from everything and saying it is what it is. It happened, so I have to deal with that, and that's okay. So when you have a blockage, you're usually either too negative and you're constantly just seeing the negative side of why this is not happening, why my manifestations are not coming in, why life is against me, why this and why that, or you're overly positive. So challenges are coming and you're like, oh no, it's fine, it's just a lesson, everything's gonna be fine. I love it, I love the challenges, right? And in our healed state, it's not that we love or don't love the challenges, we just accept them. We accept life for what it truly is, which is infinite mystery. We don't have to understand it. There is a purpose in it, and truthfully, we are the ones to give it purpose. And it's just about the journey, not the destination. So it is what it is. Some years are going to be beautiful. Some years are going to be challenging. Don't allow yourself to get lost in those feelings, but just accept it for what it is. Accept it for that mystery that there truly is, right? Another indication that you have a blockage around your third eye is that you constantly question your intuition, right? Our intuition, and I talk about this all the time, is how our higher self, that inner guru, and the universe communicates with us, right? There is a purpose in the life that we're living. Our higher self, our soul, wanted to achieve something specific in this incarnation, but because it cannot communicate with us in a way that we will clearly understand, it gives us two things that are our compass: emotions and passion. Passion is an emotion too. So whatever you feel passionate about, from that passion, from that inner guru, that wand energy, comes what you feel you should do, but you constantly question it, right? So let's say you're guided towards a specific thing. It's like you're passionate about something. You're passionate about singing, right? You want to sing. You want to learn how to sing. You want to go to get a class and you want to start doing it, right? As maybe in the future as a career, but you don't because you're overthinking. Maybe it's not a way to make money. Maybe it's not a way to make living. Maybe it's ridiculous. Maybe people will laugh at me. My family will never accept this. You're constantly overthinking, right? Or you're connected to someone, you're having issues in your partnership, right? And your intuition suddenly tells you, call this person, right? This person needs you right now, or you can still fix this. And you're like, no, but they're going to say this, it's not going to work out, I'm not ready, So it's knowing how to distinguish your intuition from your overthinking. When there's a blockage, you constantly go into thinking. Intuition comes suddenly. Intuition is this voice in our head that says, do it, do it now. This is the right thing. You know, you have that inner knowing, and it comes in a very quiet and peaceful way. That's why we always say it. We should contemplate, we should meditate, we should sit in stillness sometimes, sit in silence to listen to that intuition. But the moment you listen to it, you hear it. When you have a blockage, your mind will start to create a noise. No, but don't do this. Do you know what I mean? So that's when you know you have a blockage. And the final one is like, you cannot take a step back and become the observer of your life. You take it too personal. You're too much in your life, right? You cannot imagine yourself looking at you and saying, this is what we always say, you know, it's like the body is just a vessel. It's just the unit. You are not you. You are not this blend of a body. This blend in the body of a soul is a beautiful sovereign being of light. But there's a soul within you that have lived through many lifetimes, right? And that is eternal, that will never end, never die. It will return to spiritual realm. This situation, this blend, it will vanish at a certain moment of time, right? So if you're incapable of stepping out of that and knowing that this is just temporary, this is just matrix, this is the journey of life, right? Let's take a step back. Again, everything is neutral. I follow my intuition. I enjoy life. If that true ability to grasp and to see your life from a perspective of your higher self, from a perspective of that element that is eternal, that will never end, that understands, that is connected to the divine. Again, it means there is a blockage as well. So a few things that you can do and that I would recommend. Number one is daily meditation practice, to silence the mind, to connect to your intuition, to connect to your higher self, to that inner guru, right? We learn that through silence. So if you're not an experienced meditator and you're just getting started, again, start from addressing the physical chakras. But if you're just getting started, start small, start slow, start from guided meditation. There's so many beautiful ones. I personally love and always recommend Brian Scott channel and his meditations. I love them. He has some that are 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, right? If you want to do it just with music, just try to do that. You don't have to have a targeted meditation for something, right? Connecting to your higher self, activating your abundance. Just put in that hearts music that relaxes you, or water sounds or shamanic sounds for 10 minutes, and just try to be with yourself in stillness, right? Don't try to force thoughts not coming. Meditating is not about having a quiet mind. It's about detaching from the mind. It's becoming that observer, right? So allowing that inner guru, that soul, to take that step back as if it just got out of our body for a moment and observe the mind. There's nothing wrong with thoughts when we meditate. The issue is thinking, right? So when the thoughts come in, it's okay. Observe them. This is what the little vessel is thinking. This is what the mind is thinking. This is what the unit is thinking. But don't engage into the act of thinking. Just allow the thoughts to come in and come out. Get back to your center. Start from that. That's how you connect to your higher self. That's how you connect to that inner guru. And another thing is what I mentioned. Separate that ego body, right? That unit from your true essence. And what I always advise and what helped me a lot, and what I think is very helpful, it's to separating them. You can even actually give a different name to your unit. The blend of the body of the soul is named the way you're named. This is you, this is your identity, right? The soul is eternal. It went through several lifetimes. But the body itself, the unit is that holds all the problems, all the doubts, all the overthinking, the noise of the mind, the fear, the trauma, the shame, the guilt, the abandonment, the avoidance, the anxiety. It's all held in the body. The soul doesn't have those problems. So give it a different name and treat it as a little child that you're sometimes just helping to go through those moments of doubts and those difficulties. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, and we'll do the crown one next.